friend Jim here with JB's Big Adventure, coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. And yes, I'm here with a wonderful couple here that we spent the last couple of days with on my tour. And this is Charles and Bridget, and just a really neat couple. And so to get started, I just wanted to let them share what they felt. Maybe I'll answer some questions they can answer and kind of find out about our time together. So first of all, why don't you share with us who you are?
My name's Bridget. I'm originally from Georgia. We moved from Florida and came to Mexico 2 years ago, and we're living in Merida in the Yucatan. And we're exploring our options here in Lake Chapala. This is my husband, Charles.
I'm Charles. Everything she said, where we came from, been together 25 years, practically the same information.
Okay. Why Mexico?
To begin with, like most people that are trying to relocate here, is because of the money situation. My husband gets his retirement, and it's our only income from the civil service with the government. And Warner Robins, Georgia, where we're from, is an Air Force base. And we moved here, number one, because of finances. Number two, because of extremely good medical and safety. And even though they say the weather where we live is extremely hot, we really love it, the culture.
In fact, that's when we spoke on the phone the very first time. You just told me it was really hot.
Oh.
You had to leave.
Yes, it was last May. It was 100 degrees all month long, up to 114. And that's in Merida in the Yucatan.
Wow. You can almost fry a taco shell with that.
I actually tried frying an egg on the street, and it didn't quite make it.
Okay, so you planned your trip here with the intention to accomplish things. And your goals for our time together, do you feel like you got all of your questions answered? Yes.
I think that we picked a great person. Jim is very amiable. He's very easy. He's very honest, and you don't find that much, especially on YouTube channels, and a lot of times just basically in life. Jim is very accommodating. He's generous. He's extremely friendly, and what I love more than anything, again, is his honesty, and he puts himself out there. And he does the work, and he makes your time together as smooth as possible. And he has checked all of our boxes. I don't know what else I could say. He has been beyond measure to us.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. The check is in the mail.
No, it's true. He is such a sweetheart, and you will fall in love with him. He is just that. He's honest.
Okay. How valuable was it to have immediate access, being introduced to professionals that are honest and experienced?
Value. I couldn't give you a better glowing recommendation. Jim is booked well into the future because of the interest of people moving here to Mexico for whatever reason they have. And he actually, since we're already in Mexico, a lot of the services that he offers is not things that we actually needed, but that's well worth every cent. The introductions that have been made, the time that he has spent, the attention to our personal needs, and
we can tell by the people that Jim has introduced us to. They're real, honest, hard-working people that will try to accommodate us, and it's like Jim is.
And the research has already been done for you, and we can tell you from our first move when we originally came, you need some help. I strongly recommend, especially if you don't know the language, learn it. But you need help, and it is worth whatever you spend. But I'm telling you what, bang for the buck here. I'm telling you. Yes.
Thank you again. Very nice. Looking back, do you feel that I've saved you time, money, frustration by going out with me versus just coming and trying to figure the place out yourself?
Oh, yes. Because, like I said, we've already gone through this once before, and having somebody with their boots on the ground who has already gone through all of it, the frustration level can be overpowering sometimes, and it will get you to asking, did I make a big mistake? And it can be extremely frustrating. But having someone who has networked and done the research for you and comes across flawless, oh yes, it's extremely valuable.
It's just like us living in Merida. We've been there almost 2 years, and we're still discovering stuff that know about. It's a surprise every day. So yes, it's great to have somebody who has already made all those mistakes and learned the lessons, so that in 2 days they can pretty much pass all this information on to you and let you go back home and make your decisions.
Yeah.
I look back on our experience, it's scary.
Oh, with us?
No.
I was fixing to say.
When we got here, I look back and it was just, some of the stuff I can look back and it was funny, but it wasn't funny at the time.
Well, we thought it was funny, and every day was just like, it's, okay, what's today? But after about 6 months,
it's not funny anymore.
It's not funny anymore. Now, there can be horror stories, and to have someone that can be there to help you and answer questions, oh my word. You got to have it. You have to have it.
So, one of the things that people really want to know about, and that is that they're making their ticket to come down here, husband and wife, for the most part. So they're investing that money. They're investing money when it comes to the hotel and the transportation, the food, all of those things. And then also my minimal fee. And in that, do you feel like it was worth every penny?
Quite honestly, I would have paid more. And we're not getting paid for this now. These glowing recommendations I've given you are truly honest and from my heart. We travel all the time, all over Mexico, and spending the money to us as far as plane tickets and motels and stuff like that is just incidental. But just basing it basically on the value for his bang for his buck, yes, that and all the other expenses we have incurred, well worth every penny. I would highly suggest it to anyone. You need to be prepared, always.
And another real benefit of going out with me is getting the book. My book with the referral resource guide, the best of the best.
We got the PDF in our email, and it has all the resources, because if you're not taking notes, you're going to forget everything. And you're out and you're going through so much with a limited amount of time. Obviously, you forget to take notes, and having something old school for us, pen and paper or a PDF that you can go back and relate to, makes all the difference in the world. And oh yeah.
And it has in it too where you can actually, the videos that Jim's made, it'll actually let you connect to these videos so you can see a little in depth of some of these references that he's made, so you get a little bit better feel for what was going on.
Good deal. And that book only took me about 3.5 years to actually develop, with all the time and the effort and the vetting and the interviews I've done. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. So, do you feel that you accomplished everything that you came here to accomplish?
Yes. But keep in mind that, there was a lot of stuff that we had already experienced. but he's laid the groundwork and has shown us to where if you're needing all of his services, it's there. And I'm sure if he does as good a job, and I'm sure he would, as he has done with us on the part of it that we actually needed, yes.
Is there, before we wrap up, is there anything else that you'd like to express or you'd like to share about us being together, or your experience, or what you like best, or is there anything else you'd like to share also in the video?
I talked to Jim on the phone and I fell in love with him immediately.
Don't worry, Charles.
Jim
I'm married.
I'm married too. That doesn't matter. I still like to flirt. Jim is a fine, upstanding Christian man, and although a lot of people these days say they're Christians, they're not. And I hope you don't mind.
That's all right.
He is a true Christian at heart. His belief is in helping other people, and the kindness and the generosity that he has shown us is exemplary. And I could not have asked for a better friend. We've connected on a personal level. He has been very honest, and I'm not going to say honest enough. I'm not, because he is genuinely honest and very forthright, very open and very honest. No, you couldn't ask for anything better. I've thoroughly, both of us have enjoyed our time together immensely, and I'm really going to miss going home tomorrow and not getting to spend time with him. I believe that anyone can come and relate with him. He does very well with anybody. And if he does as good a job with you as he's done with us, you will thank yourself for it. And you will find out that whatever the price is, it's worth it. And again, I strongly suggest if you were contemplating moving here, you get some help. And here is your source. Our biggest thing for here is because we're getting older. I speak Spanish, my husband doesn't. And we need to be somewhere that if something were to happen to us, medically, physically, that there is somebody there that speaks English that we can connect with. And just in our few days here, we've already made many connections. With Jim's help, it has just made it so much easier. So I strongly suggest too that you keep up with his Boots on the Ground program and follow his YouTube channel. Be sure and like and subscribe.
That's a great plug. That's a great plug there. And not everybody gets to, but you guys also got the opportunity of meeting Barbara.
Yes, and Barbara is such a precious sweetheart. We felt so privileged to be able to meet her and spend time with her. And they are both just such a lovely couple, just so giving and honest. Just honest is my best word. Honest. He's a sweetheart, and you will love him as much as I do.
So I do want to say that I've really enjoyed our time together. You folks were a joy to be with. We had a good time.
Yes.
We had a chance laughing and all. And but it was one of the experiences I look back and says, you know what? That was a neat couple, and I look forward to you guys moving here.
Oh.
So we can be together more often.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you so very much. And let me make a plug for Lake Chapala. I love the water, and this place is absolutely magnificent. You can see, I have seen sunsets all over Mexico. You're not going to see them like you see them on Lake Chapala. It is absolutely gorgeous, and the weather is just to die for.
So with that, friends, I hope it's been helpful in regards to getting a chance to hear from another couple I was with in regards to the tour. And if you haven't already yet, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be a part of a great community. I know that's something you want to be a part of also. Also, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Lets other people know it's a great video to watch about retiring at Lake Chapala. Stop by, say hi, ask a question, let us know of a video idea that you'd like to see. And make sure you hit the bell, because that way you'll be immediately notified of our next video come out, and you do not want to miss our next video. So with that, thank you so much for being a part of this channel and supporting this community. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next video.